definitely be able to utilize those Tiger Nikugas if you wanted to really be viable against other opponents. But let's see what Hijster can do in this case. Ooh, some good delayed pressure from Linne. Good. And this is a button check, isn't it? Yeah, they had to give me water. I mean, hey, it's my art, it's my craft. What can I say? And here I thought they were going in for a quick, real match. But that was just a button check. But here we go, the real match. It's fine. All right, so into our losers semis. Okay, so Pascal going in with some block strings, finally able to open up his opponent, putting him in the corner. And with those nice two-way starters, back to applying his pressure. Gains Vorpal, sitting on a plethora of grid. Gets the grid break, which is going to guarantee him to stay in Vorpal unless he CS's. So let's see what he does. Ooh, and of course, we get the good old B&B bullet loops. Oh, but only the one loop? Okay, that's fine. With some low A's. Is he going for the perfect? He might be going for the perfect, and he gets it. All right, let's see. All right, goes for the assault. Gets the grab, but good, phenomenal tech from Hijster. And now Hijster finally takes his turn and putting some damage on the board. Going for some staggered pressure from Pascal. Trying to find a chink in his opponent's armor. CS from Hijster. Ooh, gotta watch those ricochet shots. And he assaults over the last ricochet shot and then goes in with some damage. Gets the American reset, continues to take his turn, and goes in for some big numbers here. Ooh, and he at 2.7. Not bad. Sitting on 200 meter. Ooh, gets hit with the lows, and now Pascal with the air throw turns the tables. Or commentators curse. They could just be like, you know what? Stop that. Stop talking. And Pascal goes back with this turn, and with the good, lovely, phenomenal DP from Linne, takes home that game. Good on you, Guga. Good on you, my guys. All right, Hijster going in with the first blood, sitting on a plethora of meter. Unfortunately, he whiffs his low, but that's fine. Putting both of them back into neutral, so let's see who's able to crack each other open first. Hijster gets in with some slight damage. We got a throw from Pascal, who goes back in with the rush. DP. I don't know if Hijster is trying to delay his attacks or if he's just doing some drops. Like, I know Linne is his pocket, but it's one thing to have a pocket. It's also another thing to actually play your pocket. And if you don't play your pocket character, it's kind of... But with this, he is still like having a phenomenal lead over his opponent. So I'm gonna say he's just doing some weird stagger pressure, which is fine. Unless you mess up and then you get mashed out on, like what just happened, and then Pascal takes his turn, getting some damage on, because he's not quite at that magic pixel. We still see a bit. He's sitting at Pascal sitting at 200 meter. Has Vorpal, has a grid, cashes out 100 to put more damage onto Hijster with 30 seconds left on the clock. CS is one more to put himself back past 150. Oh, he goes for the grab. Ooh, gets teched out, and he goes full with the EX, shutting Hijster down. That's gotta hurt. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Oh my goodness. That definitely had to hurt Hipster's. I don't want to say his whole mental game was slightly messed up. Like, you had your opponent at that magic pixel, and you know that magic pixel is either you're done or you're about to ruin someone's entire life, and that's literally what always happens. Like, I don't think there's been a time I didn't see that happen. Oh, here we go. Hipster's like, all right, I'm done with my pocket. Back to main. I can't mess up no more. But see, he's doing significantly better with his main now. Well, of course, it is his main, so... Oh, and with a good CS into DP from Pascal, finally able to put some damage on the Hijster. Good tech from Hijster, and reacts to the grab of his own. Good on you. All right, goes with some pressure. He has Pascal in a disadvantaged spot. 50 seconds left on the clock. Get some nice concentrate to try and get some grid. Gets hit with that ricochet shot, and now Pascal tries to take his turn. Ooh, tries to crack him open. Good clash from them both, and Hijster is able to crack him open once more with the low, getting some damage and take home the first game. Ooh, and from jump, gets the little tether string thing with the nice EX. I need to figure out what that move is called. and gets a phenomenal first blood. I want to say that was like 15% of the set, 15-20% of his health. That was pretty wild. And with the good old corner carry, gets his opponent, gets that damage, and as his meter and grid just continue to increase, he gets hit with the Veil Off, which is going to shatter his grid, guaranteeing Hijster's Vorpal in the next upcoming cycle. Stagger pressure gets him with the low, keeping Pascal on his toes. Ooh, both of them assaulting back and forth, but Hijster sitting a little low on the meter. CS from Eltnum, putting him at 146 meter. Both of them fighting for neutral. It's still in Eltnum's favor with a nice life lead. 40 seconds left on the clock. Hijster's gonna have to do something now, or this is gonna end up to a timeout, because all Pascal has to really do is play a defensive game, because he still has a phenomenal life lead, and he's able to take his turn and apply damage as I'm speaking currently. Goes in with the phenomenal trusty dusty B&B loops. Gets it in, sitting at 200 meter, tries to go for the overhead, but completely whiffs and gets hit with the Veil Off. And now Hijster takes his turn. This is going to maybe hurt. Oh, here we go. It might go to a timeout. Hijster has to go in and do some damage. What do you got? Ooh, tries to go for a grab, but he immediately teched out. And you know what? When it comes down to the wire like that, you automatically know. You automatically know that. What do you mean? That when time goes down like that, you automatically know that a grab is coming. So you, like, by reflex, like mental game, you're just like, all right, I got this. It's fine. Oh yeah, Pascal definitely does practice a lot. I definitely ran some casuals with him before, and I've just seen him labbing all Eltnum B&B, so he has it on lock. Okay, so both of them fighting over neutral. It currently is in Eltnum's favor with a slight life lead over Hijster. But at the same time, though, not even at the same time, Eltnum has 200 meter as Vorpal and a plethora of grid. Like, look at all that. But, you know, that commentator's cursed, because let me just let Hijster just hear me say that, hits with the Veil Off and just making all that plethora of grid just inaccessible for a bit. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Oh, and with the grid break, making his grid inaccessible again, and Hijster is just going in with the damage. He does not care. He said, forget your grid, I'm not gonna let you use this. With 20 seconds left on the clock, Hijster just turned this around almost immediately. EX summons Ozzy, has a nice crossover between the two on both sides. But now Hijster has to be back on the defensive with 10 seconds left. Hijster has to play a safer game. Why, there you go. See, 10 seconds left, and Pascal has to go for that grab. And Hijster knew it was coming as he teched out of 2 grabs. And with that, Hijster backed off, played defensively, and was just like, we're going to a timeout. I can play lame. Like I say, I advocate for playing lame all the time. If you have to sit there and smart steer your way to victory, go ahead. If you know you have the life lead by like a slight pixel with like 10 seconds left on the clock, play defensively. It's straight. No one to be mad at you, because at the end of the day, a dub is still a dub. All right, we got some nice corner carry and some good pressure from Hijster, but as I say that, Pascal goes right back and takes his turn away from him. Oh, with the force function, just gets rolling right out of dodge. Okay, we get some stagger pressure from Pascal with the flick of the wrist, with the nice reflector from Hijster, takes his turn right back and puts Pascal right back in that corner. And again, just catches him low, putting him right back in the corner with 166 meter Vorpal and well, grid no more, because that's just gone after that guard thrust, but doesn't even matter. All right, good tech from Hijster. Good stagger pressure. Throwing out those reflectors a lot more to try and get that wall bounce off. Very good. Throws out an EX for some phenomenal raw damage and some significant corner carry, keeping Ozzy in Eltnum's face so Chaos himself can get closer and closer to try and start some more stagger pressure. Pascal is definitely going to have to knock Ozzy away if he has a chance to win this game. And he's now no longer has his grid accessible, because with the Veil Off now, tries to go for a Veil Off of his own and is just completely whiffs, and now Pascal's going to take that opportunity to just completely decimate his opponent in the corner. He doesn't even want to finish it in style. He's just like, you know what? I have my Veil Off. I'm just going to use that extra 30% from the 20 I get from the Veil Off and the 10% I get from the Vorpal and just shut you down and get this perfect. It's fine. It's fine. And with this, that brings us 1-1 in our losers semis. Whoever wins this next one is moving on. Oh boy. Or was that it? I think the controller disconnected. Was that it? Is that final round? Maybe? Yeah. That was final round. And there we go. My guy.